So let's go ahead and get into your reading. So what I'm seeing for you guys right now, the energy that I'm seeing for you is quiet. So you may be going full introvert. You may be not talking to people or talking. It doesn't even necessarily feel like it's about people. It feels like maybe a situation or a person that you're no longer entertaining. You could be distancing yourself from that person or from the situation with the Two of Swords showing up. I feel like whatever the situation is, your energy is showing up as being over it, which is actually going to be a good thing, because as a result of you being over that particular situation, you have the Ace of Pentacles that's showing up next. So there's some sort of new opportunity that's going to be presented to you where you're going to be moving full steam ahead. This new opportunity that's coming in, it could come in the form of maybe like a job offer, maybe starting a business, or maybe even going back to school, maybe getting a promotion, but it is something new. This could even be like a new area, a new home, relocating. But nevertheless, when it comes your way, you're going to be moving forward with it. Here's the deal though. Even though you're going to be moving forward with it, Cancers, I feel like the situation that you have distanced yourself from isn't completely over with, because it is the Two of Swords. So you may be trying to emotionally or mentally distance yourself from it, but you're not completely removed from it. I'm not sure why. I mean, only you would know. We can look more into it though. But it's like it's still there, but again, mentally, you're trying to check out from it. Let's go ahead and see more around your energy when it comes to the situation. All right, tell me about the viewer's energy around this. So here's the High Priestess. This is probably why it's like, I'm mentally checking out from it, trying to ignore it. But there's something here with the High Priestess, something that you're feeling intuitively, which is why you can't completely distance yourself from it, even though you're trying to. And something around this new opportunity helps you move forward, but it's still in the back of your mind. Tell me more about the viewer in this situation. We got here Judgment. So with this Judgment, there's something that happens. Something happens for you. Now this is a major arcana, so whatever it is that happens, it catches your attention. It's not something small, it's actually something big that catches your attention. We got here the Page of Wands. What do you find out? That's why you can't be completely removed, because there's something here that catches your attention. And with this Page of Wands, there's curiosity, there's interest still. So the overall energy is, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to distance myself from this situation or person or whatever it is that you've been trying to move forward from. But something here brings it back up and it catches your attention. What is it? Because see, even the Death card is supposed to be over. Whatever the situation is, it's supposed to be over. But something happens with it that catches your attention. See, even though, look at this. This is interesting because both of these cards equals endings, but the top cards don't necessarily give me endings. We got the Death card and then we got the Roar card. Closure, a completion. But then here's the Nine of Wands. Like it's not completely over. Let me see. I want to check into your energy and then I'm going to see if this is about a person or a situation. Tell me about the viewer's energy. Something happens that catches your energy, that catches your attention, because I feel like you're in limbo with the Two of Swords. There's one part of you that's moving on, but then there's another part of you that hasn't been able to completely move on. And just as you're trying to move on, here comes something loud with the Judgment card that catches your curiosity, that catches your attention. What energy is the viewer in around this situation? We got here child and children. It's new. That this is giving me here with this child. See, even with the moon, look at how this child is like looking up at the moon right there. And that's what I'm saying. Something you didn't know. That's why the moon is there. There's something that you didn't know that catches your attention. Because you could have made a snap judgment, or you could have made a decision based off of what you didn't know. But deep down, we saw the High Priestess. I have a feeling about something. So I can't be completely removed from it, even though a part of me is trying to move on. You had a feeling. You had some sort of insight, intuitively though, some sort of intuitive insight to where it's over, but it's not over. Because I keep feeling like limbo, on the fence, trying to move forward. But then here comes something that grabs your attention. And what is it that grabs your attention? Something you were not aware of. There is something that you wasn't aware of that grabbed your attention. Who is this about? Because I don't know if this is about a situation and or about a person. So who is this about? A surprise visit. So this is about a person. I feel like this is about a person. We got here surprise visit, because a situation, it could be for some of you. Take it how it resonates. But this is giving me something unexpected. Surprise visit. Look, the question mark is right there, confirming what I was telling you. Something you were not aware of that's going to happen. It's a surprise. It's unexpected. So this could be someone that's going to surprise you. Something that happens unexpectedly. Even right here, look, transformation. Someone changes. You're going to be surprised by someone transformation. That's what's going to get your attention. You're going to be surprised by someone's transformation. Because look at the next card. Time for a change. Blast from the past. This is a blast from the past. So whoever this person is, this is someone where it was supposed to be over with, but a part of you felt like it wasn't completely over with. And then what happens? Here comes a surprise. They surprise you. Transformed, changed, different. And keep in mind, you're going to learn something that you did not even know. What is it that you're going to find out about that you didn't know when it comes to this person? What is the viewer going to find out about that they did not know when it comes to this person? Children, stalking, following, watching near. We got here, again, children is actually showing up. And that's the third time, because I saw inner child, then I'm seeing children, and then the children card is coming out again. So there's something going on when it comes to someone's children. Is what you're going to find out about. This is really being highlighted. There is something significant around children. Stalking, following, watching, near. I got to look into that energy a little bit more for you guys, because obviously this is something that you may need to be made aware of. There could be some sort of concern for someone's children. And a stalker or somebody watching. Let's see what else we could find out about that situation. Tell me more about what this person is going to reveal to the viewer. drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. So here's what I'm picking up. You see here, drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they could have been dealing with someone. Maybe it's someone that they have kids with, or maybe it's just a person in their life. I feel like they were dealing with someone that could have been stalking them, following them, watching them. And because there were children involved, I feel like they did not want to cut this person off just yet. They didn't want to do anything drastic because there were children involved. There is definitely, again, I gotta tell you, there's definitely something going on with someone when it comes to children. And it's like, I don't want to cut this person off, again, because of children being involved. Because it would be extreme, it would be harsh. I want to know why, because there's something more going on here. Because I want to know about that stalking. That card is what's standing out to me. Because something about the stalking, something about the following, it makes me feel like fatal attraction type of thing. And home, someone showing up at someone's home, but having to be nice to someone, having to be nice to this person. Because again, let's say for example, you have children and you're dealing with someone. Or even, you don't even have to have children. This could be about your safety. Like this person could know where you live. So it's like, I can't do anything drastic. I gotta be nice to this person, or I gotta be, I have to be cordial with this person because they know where I live and I'm concerned about my safety. I'm concerned about my children. That's the energy that I'm getting here with this person. That's what you're going to be made aware of. Because with the blindfold on, I feel like there's, like what you see isn't necessarily what you see, if that makes sense. Meaning, especially with that moon being right there. Like looks can be deceiving is what I'm picking up. And you're going to have to trust your intuition, which is why we saw the High Priestess and you being in limbo. So you may have felt like there was more to something, but you're going to actually get confirmation around there actually being more going on than what meets the eye. But let's take a peek. Yeah, see, even the next deck that I grabbed, we got here a family man. So again, there's something going on with someone being concerned about family. But let's check out this stalking and following. See, sinking, drowning, surrender. Tell me about stalking. Let's get some more insight around stalking. Look, secrets are about to be revealed. See, we got here skeletons. Secrets are about to be revealed. Scorpio, the death card, and we got Scorpio right here. So there could be something going on when it comes to a Scorpio. But something is about to come out. And you know what I feel like this is? This is making me feel, look, somebody's getting upset. This is making me feel like the death, an ending. So I have to end this. There's an ending here. And I feel like because someone is standing on ending things, they get upset because they may be used. You know how when people is like, oh, it's over with, but then they don't really mean that it's over with. They end up giving the person a second, third, fourth, and fifth chance. That's what I feel like is happening here. I feel like someone kept giving someone multiple chances over and over and over and over. Or they kept going back to something over and over and over. But this time, it's finally over with. And this person is now having to deal with it, realizing they really mean it's over with. So now that they're feeling like it's true that it's completely over with, they're going to get upset. Because for whoever this person, that's why it got drastic. I got to do something drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off, completely cut off. And this is making me feel like a mad day. with this person being upset, you know how when people have mad day, they start revealing stuff. That's why it says here, skeletons, secrets are about to be revealed. I feel like someone is going to get upset and they're going to start telling someone's secret because they're mad, because this person has cut them off completely. That's what I'm getting here. And Scorpios, and this is probably why Scorpio is coming in. Scorpios operating in a low vibration, they can be ruthless. When they're, and I said low vibrational. When they're operating in a low vibrational, Scorpios can become your worst nightmare. And that's what I feel like is happening here with this. Yep, see, didn't I say that? Cold. They're going to become cold and vengeful and spiteful. That's what I'm picking up here. Look, see, look, fear. I told y'all fear. Yeah, this Scorpio or whoever is operating in that Scorpio energy, whoever they're dealing with, is going to become vengeful, spiteful. Now I'm about to tell all your secrets. Whether they're true or not, they're going to be spilling it all. And that's why this person that you were dealing with had to move the way that they were moving, because they may have expected that person acting that way. But let's see what energy you're in now with this situation being out. Tell me about the viewer's energy around this. We got the Lover's card is coming out. You know what's going to happen here? There's something here with me. Remember we were talking about the High Priestess for you, having some sort of feeling. There's something here around rethinking your decision. And also there's something here around, how do I describe this for you guys? Feeling like maybe, and this is just feeling this way. I'm not saying that it's the case or it's true, but feeling like, wait a minute, maybe this is something that's meant to be. That's what this is feeling like. Something up above bringing you and this person together. That's what I'm feeling like for you. It's going to really make you rethink your judgment, rethink your decision, or to help you try to come to some sort of decision, because you're in limbo with the Two of Swords. Once what was in the dark gets revealed to you, you're going to start rethinking your decision and your choice around this connection. But the underarm energy for you is what's interesting. We have you in the Five of Swords. That's what's interesting to see you. Oh, now I see why. You're going to feel bad. You know why you're going to feel bad? Because you were acting in the Five of Swords energy. Now, what were you doing in the Five of Swords energy? Because when I see the Five of Swords, there's some anger, like still like feeling angry, feeling, well, maybe you could have felt disrespected too. Maybe I feel like there was something about how you felt about this person. Maybe wanting some sort of revenge. I don't know. That's not going to be for everyone with that Five of Swords, but it's not a good card to be in with that particular energy. Maybe you wanted them to feel what you felt. Maybe you had some sort of position that you weren't backing down on. But either way, you're going to feel some regret around that once this comes out. Once it comes out, you're going to feel remorse. And that's what happens. It's like once the truth is revealed, you're going to look at it differently. That's even more so why the judgment is there. It's like once you get the clarity, once you get answers, once you get understanding. And even with the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot, something gets presented to you. They come in. They're coming in towards you, right? So whatever it is that they present to you, with the Chariot, it's like there's going to be forward movement. You're actually going to want to move forward with them. That's interesting. You're going to want to move forward because the Chariot is physical for me. It's movement, actual movement, doing things, going places, whatever that may be. And even seeing this horse. There's going to be physical movement with you and this person, and you're going to want that. That's what's interesting. You're actually going to want to move forward. See the Hangman, seeing things differently. The Hangman. Now that you have clarity and understanding over what you once didn't, you're going to want to move forward with them. Okay, I want to know more still about your energy. Tell me more about the viewer's energy. It seems like this is going to help you make a decision. See, look at here. I told you, surprise. I have a beautiful surprise plan for you. That's why you're going to want to move forward. That is exactly why you're going to move forward. Because I was a little bit perplexed. Like, what makes you just all of a sudden, I mean, yeah, things shift and change, but you're going to be determined to move forward with them. And it has to do with whatever this surprise is. They have a beautiful surprise plan for you, and that surprise is what's going to make you want to move forward. And we can already see, that's why I could see you feeling bad, because you're going to feel bad about whatever position you had towards them once you get that information that you didn't know about. All right, let's close out with a final message for the viewer. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Because again, what did I tell you? Looks can be deceiving. You're going to have to trust your intuition. It says, Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And that's that sword, clarity. You're going to get it. But right now, you're going to have to trust what you may be feeling about something. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.